Love, light, and loyalty. Siblings. I don't know about y'all, but I know for me, it's been a lot. It's been emotions all over the place. Like it's yeah, like vivid dreams, like passed on loved ones coming back and saying things that reassuring you that they're here with you, that they love you. Hugs, I mean, like feel real, like hugs, like in a dream where the shit feels so real. You're like, wait, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. This this season has been this it's been deep. It's been real. I don't know about you guys, but like tears, real tears out of nowhere, like randomly breaking into tears and shit. I know for me, it's been like really a lot. This what is it? A new moon in what is it gonna be? Taurus? It's like what? It is getting real around here. You know what I mean? I'm like, what is going on? What's going on? This is not me. This is my energy. So I'm thinking that it's somebody else's energy. Somebody else is pulling on your energy. Somebody's definitely pulling on your energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, they're watching, they stalking, and they're feeling some kind of way. But people do what they want to do. People did everything that was best for them. Everybody did what was best for them, right? And then they're visiting your family. They're asking questions about you. They checking for you. They watching your socials. You know what I mean? All these things. They doing all this extra stuff when all they got to do is pick up the phone and directly call you. But they're not going to do that because they feel ashamed. They feel ashamed because it didn't have to go the way it went. It's okay. You're not holding any grudges. You're not you're not doing any of that. You're like it is what it is. It was what it was. Let it be. You know what I mean? You're just taking each new day as it comes. You're not staying stuck and stagnant. You're releasing a lot. You're just letting it go. It wasn't for me. Whatever and whatever. You're moving on. You have been moving on. You've been healing. You've been worried about the business that pays you. Is what I'm hearing. But it's been a lot of emotions going on. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what Mother Isis wants to say. Happy, happy Friday. Oh, she wants to say a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take the two cards that flew out. The dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. Wow, that really, um, yeah, that definitely is. Next one is Mother of Life. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was real right there. How's everybody's Friday evening going? How's everybody? I don't know how many people is going to see this, but again, it is, what is it, April 25th, 2025. Let's see what the romance angels want to tell us. Let's see what the romance angels have for us. Just chilling. I went to the gym, cooking some fish, some jasmine rice, some zucchini and squash, some wine. Thought I'd come on here and get a message out. Love, light, and loyalty to beings. What do we got here? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You deserve love. You are lovable. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You got an addiction. Gosh, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So pay attention to the red flags is what I just heard. The in and out, the confusing energy, the I'm only nice to you when you got what I need. I'm only nice and happy go lucky when I know I'm gonna get something from you. What the hell is that? I just heard. Don't get played, collective. Don't get played. See the shit for what it is. Something better is coming. Something better is coming. I don't know when, but we're gonna say what this is. Okay, let's see what we get here. 9:13. You're unpredictable, I heard. You're very unpredictable, I just heard. Can't put the finger on it. It can't pin you down. They're trying to trap you in a codependent loop. Keep breaking out of it. That's what I just heard. You keep flipping the table. You keep the nope. Nah, I'm good. You keep flipping the table. I just heard it like that. You flipping shit, collective. What do we? Well, okay. The 5 of Wands, conflict, fighting, frustration, Confusion. But you had the 4 1 at the bottom of the deck. So, I just said you're unpredictable. They can't figure you out. You keep flipping the script. You keep flipping the table. But they want the 4 1s with you. They want us to. They want a solid foundation with you. How? What is the 501s? What is this? What is the 501s? Tell me what the 501s is about. What is the 501s about? What is the moon? More secrets. Your intuition, the illusions, the dreams. I just said that. Vivid dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear. Are you guys getting anxiety because of something you got an attraction for somebody, but you're not quite sure because the confusion, like it's like it seems real, but it may not be real. So you're second guessing it or you're overthinking it, and in your dreams you're saying, you know what I mean? Like I said, you're seeing loved ones, and they're telling you you're safe and they love you. Something's come to an end, though. You're releasing it. You're releasing the fear of moving forward. You know what I mean? I think you've been in a holding period for a long time and you're letting it go. You're like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm ready to move all around. Like, I need something different. I want something different in my life. I want to try something new. You looking for something new? Okay. What is the moon in the 501s? What is the moon in the 501s? It was so beautiful out today. 79 or something. I mean, spring is trying to fight for it. The justice. So after this 501s, this conflict, confusion, and these illusions, you're gonna get justice. Yeah. You've been guarded. You've been very protective of your energy and who has access to it. Not to mention your ancestors are, causing people to move around in your life and not letting people get too close. They're not letting people play with you. They see these people want you to chase them. They want you to come for them. They want to. What this society we're living in right now? These men act more like women, and the women act. You know what I mean? Women are more masculine than these men these days. I'm like, what the hell is going on, Empress? Empress at the bottom of the deck. Empress, 6 wands, working hard. Somebody thinking about you from the past, memories. I see you stern, boy. You ain't taking no wooden nickels. You see, you just wish to film it. Oh my God, it could be a soul. Somebody has a choice. Somebody's at a stalemate. 2 of swords. Could be an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. See you as the star. Oh, look at you, baby. You shiny. And they can't figure your ass out because you're stubborn. You got them in their head. They're fucking having anxiety. They're resting. They can't even really rest. Or somebody, I just heard there could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus who's not doing well. Who's sick. Excuse me. Somebody's bored and discontent. Somebody was moving too slow. Somebody's in a hangman position now with a broken heart. Because you ain't fucking playing the game no more. You know what I mean? You're like, listen, you got options, baby, so do I. So there's a depth. There's a depth to it. Temperance. They want you to have patience. Your patience is run out. You're the fucking magician. Abracadabra. If it ain't feeling right, it ain't right. Too many secrets. Too much confusion. 7 of swords. A solid foundation, a solid commitment should come with no confusion. None. Ace of Pentacles. You getting ready to get your justice, baby. You getting ready to have everything you want and desire. You're not tied anymore. You're not bound anymore. You know that. You freed yourself. Your strength is unmatched. Unmatched. You're not juggling shit. Two pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're not confused anymore. People chose their side. Your love is coming. Your cup is running over. It's overflowing. You got so much love to give, and you ready to give it. You know, you ready to give it, but your discernment is at an all-time high. So you let people go. You let that brick burn. It's like, nah. You're gonna be celebrating if you're not already. Salute. Good news. Somebody wants to give you some good news. You're working hard as hell. And you still kept your heart pure. Get into that bag, baby. Somebody want to make you a wife. They've been taking their slow ass time because they've been deceptive. They've been sneaky. They moved away from it. Now they're watching you. They want to rush in. It's Emperor. They're watching. Somebody chose something wrong. Somebody wants a new beginning with you. Want to offer you a love offer, a compromise, a business proposition. Want to choose you. Want to choose you. They want to be a part of your life. Fairies. And the Pentacles, they see you single, successful. They wonder how the fuck you're defensive. They know that. They know that you're defensive. Queen of Wands. Standing in your power. Looking good, smelling good. Independent. Ain't worried about a motherfucking thing. Worried about the business that pays you. Looking for your happy ever after. You're creating your happily ever after, whether it's by yourself or God brings somebody into you. You're a wounded warrior, baby. You done been through it all. You done seen it all. Been betrayed, left for dead. This is how they feel now. Deep sorrow. Wherever they went, whatever they did to you, didn't go as they planned. You missed that solid foundation they had with you. They want to resurrect. They want to come back around, baby. Judgment. Now they're in hermit mode. They see you being isolated in hermit mode. They're like, damn, they just been MIA doing them. They feel left out in cold. How you collective? Tower head. They let you carry those burdens all by yourself. You was waiting for your ships to come in. You've been the king of swords, baby. You've been cutting motherfuckers off left and right. Bing, bing, dang. It don't mean nothing to you no more. Motherfuckers cut you off without a second thought. You were like, hey, you know what? Let me get on board with this shit and move forward. The chariot. To my 10 of Pentacles. Even if I got to get it by my motherfucking self. We already done seen the 9 of Pentacles. You took that leap of faith, baby. You took that leap of faith into the darkness. You didn't know how it was going to pan out, how it was going to turn out, because they left you for dead. They didn't give a fuck how you made it. But you made it. Now they want to rush in. But it's all fucking deceit. It's all lies. They just want to betray you one more time. Wheel turn. The wheel is turning in your favor, baby. Good news is on the way. Cycle's closed. You walked away. You walked away, you walked away. Now they want to give they want to give a date with you now. You know, they want to give now. Where they didn't give you shit before. And if they did give you something, they complained about giving it to you. Soulmate. True love. I want to work with you now. It's King One. Have it anywhere in their chart. They want to send you a message, High Priestess. They know who you are now, baby. The sun. The sun. The truth. It's so. Four of Pentacles. They hold on to your energy for dear life. Because they love you. crazy. The emotions have been everywhere. Like you're probably picking up on this person's emotions where they're having anxiety, they're crying. The mystical keeper. They've been emotional, worried about who you with, what you doing, where you at, who you with. Sad news. They see you years single, successful, looking good, smelling good, taking care of you. And ain't worried about a motherfucking thing. Bad news for them. They got hope in big water. They're hoping for a chance of running with you. They're gonna run into you. They're looking for you with a flashlight in the daytime. They're looking for you. You're going to family members' houses and shit. That's crazy. You made the choice. You made the choice. You walked away because you had to save yourself. Yeah. Which girl? Girl. You getting the collective marriage card. They don't want to marry you. They should have married you. They thought they're now they're sitting in regret. I should have married you when I had the chance. You gave me a lot of money. They're looking at you like money bags. Whoever you are, bro, sis, main person. They want to be your main person. Yeah. Success and love. They want to be. They want to be with you. They want to be with you. They want to get it right. A long way. It's been a long journey, baby. Yeah. Somebody might be sick. Short illness, cold, flu, COVID. The change you change that. You released. You've been rolling with the waves, the ebb and flow of the emotions. You know what I mean? If you had to cry, you cried. If you had to yell, you yelled. If you had to shake it off, you shake it off. You had to go to the gym to work it out, you worked it out. It's been a long journey. Gloomy thoughts. You might have been picking up on somebody else's energy. If you've been feeling really emotional, ups and downs, and all over the place, you're picking up on somebody else's energy. It's not yours. Because you're normally an upbeat person, you welcome each new day with a smile. You're like, okay, what is this thing gonna bring? What am I gonna learn today? What am I gonna do today? You know what I mean? But somebody's in deep thought. Somebody is in deep thought about how they betrayed you. God damn, the thief card just came. Ugh. No, I just seen the thief card. High honors. They hold you in high honor. I just seen the thief card. Yeah, false person. Yeah. They said you were fake. They said you were false. You didn't get downloads. You didn't know. You didn't talk to spirit. You know what I mean? You didn't get a. You don't have a direct connection with the Most High. They said you were false. Now they're looking at you and like, damn. They warned me. They didn't know. They remember what your living room looks like, or they want to be in your living room with you. They want to be in your home with you. They want to. My condolences to anybody that has passed away or is about to. House. What's coming up? Nobody knows where you live. Probably drive by your house. Good lady. Yeah, they driving by your house, please. There's no gender in tarot, bro. Says they be driving by your house. Looking at and see what they get a glimpse of you. Saying, damn, you still there? You still holding it down? Like they counted you out. They didn't think you would be able to hold it down, collective. But you are. Hope and big boy. There are emotions. I'm telling you, the emotions have been crazy. You've been picking up on somebody else's emotions. It's not just your emotions that you've been handling. You've been handling other people's emotions as well. Okay, just know that. So if you've been all over the place and you're like, what's going on? It's not just your emotions you've been handling. Trust me. Unexpected money, baby. They smelling you. You smell it. You fucking smell it. Yeah, baby. Court. I might have to go to court, speeding tickets, whatever. A pleasant letter. She was gonna send you a letter. Send you a card. Give you some flowers. And their feelings. It's been a journey, baby. It's been a long journey. Are you still here? Court person. No, somebody gotta go to court, pay child support. Somebody marital issues. Divorce, eviction. Look at you, love. Main person. Getting your intuitive hits from your ancestors through the animals. Minding your business. Working hard and hard. Keep yourself grounded. Expectations. You have high expectations now. You're just not settling for anything anymore. And the good gentleman knows that. You're keeping it classy. Oh God, rich good gentleman wants to come in and be with the rich girl. Somebody wants to make somebody wants to settle down with you. Somebody wants to get settled down with you. Somebody wants to make something happen with you. Let's see. Receive my gift. Meetings. You meet a lot of important people. Your name is in rooms you haven't even been in yet. Yeah. Getting promotions. All that. Somebody's in a mental prison. I just heard. Like I said, these emotions that you've been feeling lately, they are not all yours. I'm not gonna say you don't have things to release because you do with the new moon. It's always good to release, but somebody is being heavily in your energy, and they are in a mental prison behind whatever it is that y'all went through. Grief and adversity. I can't make this shit up. Somebody is in some serious regret about what they did to you, how they treated you, how they left you, how they didn't communicate. Great happiness. I see you happy. You see I'm chilling. Ooh, I got the thief in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be an emotional thief anymore. Somebody doesn't want to be an emotional vampire anymore in your life. A little child. Be your children. To be their children. Grandchildren. Military person. Somebody who's works for the government. In the military. What you do? Work for the government. We see you. We sad. Damn. I fumbled. Psychic Tarot, what you got for us? They fumbled your ass. Family, friend, foe, lover, material, spiritual prosperity, bitch. Yo, they sacrificed you. And what they did was give you your wings to fly. You see them rainbows. You see all that. You see all that. They sacrificed you, not realizing that they were the fucking sacrifice. They thought they were sacrificing you, and they ended up being the fucking sacrifice. What else? Movement, choices, and decisions. Authority, Emperor, Aries energy. Like, you had to make moves, baby. They left you for dead. You had to make moves. You, you had to, yeah. You had to alchemize some shit. You had to transmute some energy. It's like, yeah, this is not what my motherfucking story ends, that bitch. You better ask somebody. And they didn't ask nobody. They thought they had it figured out, yo. They thought they had you figured out, collective. They thought they thought they had you figured out. And I'm not gonna say that these emotions that you've been feeling lately have not been, you know what I mean? Like you've been wondering, like hell, like yo, it's been rough. You know what I mean? Like the last 5 days, you was like, what is going on? I feel like I'm in a void. I'm in a void. What the fuck is this shit here? But it wasn't you. It was them. All the people that came up against you was feeling some kind of way now because they see whatever they did to you, it didn't stop you, baby. It didn't stop you. I think my mother told me a long time ago, my grandfather told her, when my father and her were having problems, don't know one monkey stop no show. And they thought they was going to be the monkey to stop your show. And you had to show them, baby. God, you got me messed up. You better ask somebody about me. They didn't believe you, collective. They said you were a fraud. They said you were fraudulent. You didn't get downloads from the Most High. You didn't have visions. You didn't understand energy like you say you did. They said you was false, bro. Sis, sacrifice came out again. They tried to fucking sacrifice you. They tried to sacrifice you. It came out again. They try to sacrifice you. Now they the fucking sacrifice. Disruption. They sacrificed themselves trying to sacrifice you. Cause you don't give no fucks. You ain't never ain't no quitting your bed. Ain't no quitting your day. You keep moving, baby. You transmute energy like it's fucking child's play. That's what they didn't understand. Patience and planning. Bitch. They thought they had it all figured out. They thought they had stopped you. They was gonna stop you with disruption and sacrificing you. Fucking Aries, you motherfuckers is dumber than fuck. Think you can sacrifice an Aries? Pay what is this? Movement, choices, and decisions. You had to move around. You had to make some strategic. You had to make an executive decisions and shit. Material spiritual development, baby. They underestimated you. When I tell you that, okay, triumph and success, they underestimated you. They thought they was going to send you back into a fucking an emotional turmoil tsunami. They thought they was going to upset your apple cart so bad that you would fucking fall on your own blade, bitch. Why? They fell on their own blade. They thought you would do that. They ended up. Now they want to be partners and they want to work with you again. And oh God, you might need to rest some because you've been working a lot. You've been pushing, but you need to rejuvenate. Financial and material changes. Somebody's going through some serious financial changes. Be mindful with your money. Don't overspend. Heartache and loss. Again, like I said earlier, my condolences. Transformation. You transform right in their motherfucking face. They didn't see it coming. They thought they had it all planned out, and you were gonna turn on yourself. Now they're turning on each other. Wherever they were. Your intuition's too fucking strong. You saw this shit coming months ahead of time. You may even told somebody something. Listen, I don't know, something ain't right. And they were like, oh, you're bugging, you're crazy, and then bam, it happened. Get out of here. You do have love coming in a spiritual union. Or this person is confused because they don't know how to take you. But their heart is open. Mindset, open your heart. Your third eye is crazy right now. But they trying to block your third eye, as I heard. And your heart, because you know you manifest through your heart. Love, you know. You know, you got hate in your heart for anybody. You might want to get rid of that real quick because that's where your power is at, baby. Love, light, loyalty. Your third eye is crazy wide open. Said you were a fucking fool. You were nobody. You were a fake. You didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. You wasn't balanced. You was crazy. Harmony. They want to disrupt your harmony. They want to steal your joy. They don't want you to have joy. They don't want you to have love. Positive, moving forward with or without these motherfuckers. Power, standing in your strength, bro. Recognition and reward. If you've been recognized, getting bonuses, employees of the month, and promotions, and you know what I mean? Like tapping into the corporate fucking world, bitch. Your sacral chakra. So you create, you manifest obstacles and challenges. You walk through them all, head held high, with nothing but faith. With nothing but faith. You walk through it. You walk that motherfucking tightrope like a champ. And they try to tempt you. They did. The devil tried to tempt you. Sending false people towards you, bringing you around family, friends who, you know, fuck around. And you're like, yeah, nah, that ain't my shit no more. God. So you've been isolating like a motherfucker because you already know what the devil wants. He wants you to fall on your face. Victory and success, bitch. Because you refused the temptation, because you isolated yourself from all of the temptations, or the betrayals or the rejection. You accepted it for what it was and kept it pushing. You didn't worry about it. You didn't let it stop you. You kept moving. Moving. Moving on. Next. Salute. Moved on. Moved out the way. Moved on and moved out the way. He was like, yeah, no, this is not what my story is, baby. It's not how I go out. Anybody gonna take me out of be my damn self. Big chakra. You like, yeah, I got me fucked. Now they trapped in fear because all the shit they sent towards you, they don't know. They like, what is the karma gonna be? What's going on? Because wherever they went, they thought was better than you. Family, friends, foe, relationship, love, whatever. They're trapped in fear now because they're like, how do I can't even come back from this. Like, how do I even come back from that? Like, it was so over the top. It was so unnecessary, collective. It was to the point where they were laughing as they were planning. Because they thought that was going to take you the fuck out. All it did was make you stronger, even more spiritually stronger than you already were. You love yourself so much. It's crazy. Deception and envy. They watching you with an evil eye, baby. They watching. They're watching you. And they're saying, how the fuck? But see, remember, you told them. You told them months before it even came to fruition. You told them what was coming. You knew it was going to betray you. And they said you was crazy. They said, oh, you're being paranoid. Blah, 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 blah. Fulfillment of wishes. You're about to get everything you've been praying and wishing for. Everything Father promised you. You know, I just heard everything that your deceased loved one promised you. You will have it. Now, the timing isn't divine timing. It's not in your timing. The universe is working behind the scenes, baby. They always have, man. People denied it. They were like, she's crazy. She's delusional. She's talking spirit. She's talking to herself. She's thinking she's getting downloads from the Most High. What the fuck's wrong with her? Listen, chosen. We just have to accept it and keep moving forward, right? We can't worry about what people think about us, because if we worried about what people thought about us, where would we be? Conflict and defeat. This is where we would be. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to feel defeated. They wanted you to give up on yourself. They didn't want to see. They didn't want you to find a way out. They wanted you to be an emotional fucking wreck to the point where you would destroy yourself, take yourself out, so they could say, see, oh. God made a fool out of their asses, and that's the fucking truth. The universe, Mother Isis, and Father Sky made a fucking fool out of these people. Now they're sitting there and they arguing with each other. Accelerated motion, baby. You just been moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. God has been blessing you left and right. I'm not going to say that there weren't some obstacles or aren't some obstacles that you faced along this path right now, but you still have faith that everything's going to work out. And most importantly, you're grateful. And that's the most important part of it. They were never grateful. They weren't grateful for all you did for them. They weren't grateful for the love and the foundation that you supplied them. Because we've seen the Four of Wands earlier when the deceit. Choose wisely. You're going to have a choice soon. Something's coming up. It's telling you to choose wisely. Somebody's going to come back. I just heard somebody's going to come back. And they're going to try to convince you that whatever they're going to try to convince you. They're going to try to convince you that they, were confused. They were misled. You know what I mean? Like somebody lied to them, or you know what I mean? They were lying to themselves, whatever. Just choose wisely, collective, or you may have a new opportunity and work, and you need to really figure it out because you've been very successful and accelerated in a short period of time where you're at right now. But there's going to be something else going to be presented to you, but you have to choose wisely. Spiritual strength is crazy. You've been standing your ground. Can't this up. Material harvest, baby. It's coming. It's on its way. Fertility, the Empress. Baby, whatever you want. You can get whatever you like. The universe is like, yeah, baby, you did that shadow work. You went inside. You put yourself in hermit mode. You stayed away. You stayed out the way. You let people think whatever they wanted to think. Say whatever they wanted to say. You didn't retaliate. You didn't try to defend yourself. You didn't do any of that. You just like, cool. If that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I can't do anything about it. I'm not going to defend myself. I'm not going to try. And now they're suffering in silence because they know the grass was greener where you're at, baby. You just seen the Empress. They're suffering in silence because wherever they're at, they're not living the life they had when they were around you. I'll tell you that. Emotional loss. Yeah. And they don't know how to come back from that. Your third eye is crazy open. But now they realize and understand who the fuck you are and that you did know what the fuck you was talking about. You're the light, bitch. Bro, sis. The light that they took for granted. The healing, the warmth. They took it all for granted and threw it away like it was trash because they figured they had it all figured out and you were the one that was delusional. No, baby, no. Now they're really seeing the light. They're like, you got new beginnings, baby. New beginnings are on the way, but you gotta choose one. Patience. You've been patient. You've been waiting your turn, baby, for years. I just heard years you've been waiting your turn. You know, like, oh, my turn is coming. And then when it didn't, you were like, okay, maybe it threw you for a little loop. But then you was like, all right. All right. But you've been patient. The time is time. Just discontented and bored. And, people are bored. People are discontent with wherever they're at. The people are talking to them, they're not even listening. Wow. Things they have in common are just it's not hitting like it used to. Hope. You're trying to stay hopeful. There's another opportunity. But you've been in solitude, baby. People don't know what your moves are. They don't know what the fuck you got going on. And that's the thing. But you and your destiny. You can't fuck with destiny. Even though they tried to switch destinies with you. It's not how that works, bitch. Passion ignited. Because you're in your destiny, you're walking in your purpose. Everything is lining up. Memories of love. I told you, the emotions have been all over the place. Lost loved ones coming in, vivid dreams, and, telling you how they, you know what I mean, they miss you, they love you, they're here, they're watching you, they got your back, they're here with you, they're physically gone, they're still here. Prosperity begins, baby, it's just the beginning. You're ready for more. So reflect. Create. Foundations and achievement. Waiting game, you've been waiting long enough. Your crown chakra. Get activated, baby. Triumph is yours. It's coming. Everything you want. You wish for. Love. Solid foundations. Money, prosperity. Family. Barbecues. Current foundation. Rejoice and celebrate. You withdrew. You had to go away for a while. But it was all divinely orchestrated, baby. Trust me. Trust me. They're in mental conflict now. They don't know how to speak. Can't make this shit up. They don't know what to say. Mental conflict. They don't know what to say. They can't even find the words. And if they do have the words in their mind is so conflicted. Oh, how do I go about it? What do I say? How do I, you know what I mean? Like there are all these scenarios in their mind and they're so conflicted and all they want to do is speak to you, but they don't know how. They just killing them right now. Wisdom. What is that saying? Touch not my anointed, harm not my prophets. You weren't a fake prophet. You were nobody. You were just a regular schmegular. You were nobody. You were average. You didn't get no downloads. You didn't get no messages from the Most High. You didn't hear. You didn't see. You didn't smell. You didn't know. Why you and not them is what I just said. That's what it really is. You know what I mean? They want to be the prophet. They want to be the chosen. But nobody wants to be, you know what I mean? Like people want to be chosen. They want to be the one. But not everybody can handle it. No, not everyone is capable of walking this path. Because it will have you incite words. It will have you using drugs to numb out the voice, the download. It will have you screaming, hollering in rage. It will have you, demonic attachments will keep coming at you and you'll be acting different and even your family will suffer because of this. You know what I mean? And then the reality of it is when you do finally come back into self and you realize that, oh shit, that wasn't me. I didn't mean that, but the damage is already done. See, you know what I mean? Like everybody wants to be chosen, but not everybody understands what it is to be chosen. And the trials and the tribulations that the chosen go through at a young age, you know what I mean? The abuse, the abandonment, there's a lot. Let's look at the lights here real quick and then I'm out of here. Not everybody understands what it takes, the training that is required for a chosen. And I mean, it is a very grueling process. Very grueling process. It's not easy. Everybody wants to be chosen. I don't think you can walk in my stilettos, babe. They couldn't walk in your shoes, collector. They couldn't. And even though they try, they still ain't you. They don't want you to be around because you take the shine away from them. So they intentionally don't invite you places because the shine will be on you, not them. Instead of enjoying basking in your shine, you know what I mean? They want it all for themselves, pushing you away, alienating you, betraying you, forsaking you, calling you the monster. Let's see what the light sees. What else can you tell us, collective, for this message? Emotions all over the place, vivid dreams. Releasing, baby, releasing. Okay. Oh. The Hermit Injustice. With the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Shut up. Been through a lot. Been in the hermit mode. Your justice is coming, baby. Your justice is coming, closer. You didn't give up. They try to bury you, not realizing you were a seed. Always have that. They alienated you. They forsaken you. They rejected you. They came up against you. Not realizing that God was orchestrating the whole fucking thing. He wanted them to betray you. Because where he's taking you, baby, they can't go. Because he knows how good of a person you are. I can't make this shit up. The moon in the fucking world. God knows your heart. He knows you would have provided for those who betrayed you numerous times, who talked about you, who called you crazy. Yeah. Call you the monster. What else? Five of Wands and the Hierophant. Out there begging God for forgiveness to be back in your life. They're hoping and praying. They're asking God, please, what do I say? How do I go about it? How will they forgive me? You know what I mean? Like they're begging the Most High for answers right now. For all the conflict and confusion that they caused you and wanted to cause in your life. They called you a fool. Now they feel like a fucking fool for betraying the only motherfucker that had the only real one in their life. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how crazy you are. You was a real one in all these motherfuckers' lives. You spoke your mind. You spoke your truth. You didn't bite your tongue, whether they liked it or not. It's not who you were. You weren't biting your tongue. You wasn't sugarcoating shit. Blunt was real as it gets with you. But you know what I mean? And when you told people stuff and it came true in the end, they're like, wow, how the fuck did they know? They thought they was hiding. They thought they were hiding the betrayal. They thought they were hiding, the plans, the secret plans to come up against you. Ugh, God, it's the Page of Cups. Yeah, God said when pigs fly. They want to come and give you this bullshit apology. But they scared to death of your strength. Can't make this shit up. They're scared of your fucking strength. Because they thought they were taking you the fuck out. And they see you did not fumble. You did not fall. And if you did cry, you cried in silence, baby. Nobody's seen that shit. They try to take your 10 of cups from you. They want that 10 of cups with you again. They want to celebrate with you one more time, one more again. They want to plant seeds with you, baby. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want to plant them seeds with you again. They want to celebrate again. They want to cheers, clink, clean, clean. They want that barbecue, happy, loving family life, loyalty, that strength that you always had, that firm foundation that you always provided, regardless if you was crazy or not. God said when pigs fly. They're praying, honey. They're praying. All that confusion, all that plotting, they plotted against you, you know what I mean, to take you the fuck out of here. God said, close this up. Move around. All that shady shit they said behind your back, all the shit that they said to their whoever would listen, oh, you was the devil, baby. You was the demon. See? Justice will be served. That's why God let them push you away. God told them, do it. It will destroy her. The devil told them that. But God said, yeah, keep telling them that. Because I need my baby to be alone. So my baby can make shit shake. Fucking Aries. Leo Sagittarius. I need my baby to make shit shake. I need my baby to get the gift that I've been waiting to give her, but because these leeching motherfuckers who ain't been nothing but backstabbers in their back, I can't give them this gift while these motherfuckers is around. So God said, let me get out the way, devil. Move them around. Get them out. Yeah, let them think they winning. I said, here, baby. They had you in the hanging mode. They thought you dead. They had you hanging in a tower head. That's how they wanted you. They wanted you to be on your knees, confused, scared, worried. You don't walk by sight, you walk by faith. That's the part they missed. They thought you was just preaching. They thought you was just talking some ranting shit. You was just ranting. You know what I mean? And the devil don't even send in a couple fucking, ops to try to get you, to tempt you. No. With the little love offers, the little flowers and the cards and shit like that. You're like, nah, something just don't seem right. Now they all fucked up. How did they know? Pentacles, they been studying your ass. They watching real hard. They watching real hard. Just smack. Now they want to give and take. The bread come in your ass before, and then complaining about anything they gave you. Take time. You get a new beginning. Well, they ain't heartbroken. They heartbroken. Sitting in your king, queen of pentacles. You like, I ain't got to worry in the world. Anything I am worried about, you know what? It'll be figured out. Ooh. They called you crazy. They called you a fool. Now they feel like a fool for betraying you. A solid foundation that was always there. No matter what was going on, you always stood up. You always was there. You always charged. Okay, what I got to do, where I got to be. You walked away. You were like, fuck it. I'm all right, fine, no problem. I'll get out your way. Get right up out your motherfucking way. As this Wheel Fortune fucking turns into my favor. Working my ass off. Get it. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Going to get my victory. I ain't waiting for nobody to give me shit. Good news, baby. Got some good news coming in. Get another promotion. Get it. You hold on to your cords, you know what I mean? See, that's the thing. Discipline, discernment has been your thing, and they misunderstood it. They misunderstood it. They thought it was like because you was broke and you didn't have, but you was told, hold that. Don't move too fast. They're trying to set you up. Now look at you, single, successful, getting your wisdom from up above, like you always have been, like you have been. They called you crazy, but look at you, smiling, looking good, smelling good, emperor. Stand in your motherfucking power, like blood. Now they sitting over there crying over spilled milk, when they could have been enjoying the fruits of the labor with you. Nah, they didn't want to give. It was too much. Now they want to communicate. They want to talk to you. They want to come around. They want to say something. Queen of Cups, your loving heart is over. It's closed. Motherfuckers can feel the cold. They can feel it. They feel the bitterness. They're like, whoa, it's cold as fuck right now. We used to be extending olive branches and used to be going out your way and, doing this and you ain't doing shit. That hard luck. You still got a heart of gold. But you ain't doing it for that motherfucker. Shit is turned away. They sitting there having memories of the good times. Now look at you. They looking at you like a cold-hearted motherfucker called King of Swords. Yeah, now they thought, oh, now you got options. Whether you want to deal with these people or not. You the wounded warrior, baby. You done been through it all. You done seen it all. You done heard it all. You done smelt it all. These swords, that's the fucking truth. I don't want to rush in. Be careful. These people coming in, trying to come in real quick, but they ain't here to stay. They just want to see what they can get. God is so you've been there. Death and rebirth, baby. They help God do his job. Mm-hmm. You got, you ready some love, baby. Son, you waited long enough. Careful. Got the swords now. You're discerning. I see you as the star. Of cups. They feel all left out in the cold. They feeling these 10 swords they pulling your back. They want back into that happy family, those barbecues, those late nights on the deck, chilling, sipping, you know what I mean? They wanted you burdened. Wanted you to feel burdened and left out, but you was like, cool, no problem. I'm gonna look to my future. I walk by faith, not sight. That's what you told me. I walk by faith, not sight. I've been gave up that sight. Now they sitting there pondering, bored and discontent, like, damn. I did good. I can eat whatever I want, go out, do whatever I want, whatever. Nah. I didn't want to rush towards you. They wanted you confused. Now they're bound. Protecting your peace at all costs. At all costs. Patient. When it's so your discernment at all times high. And the cups, baby. You celebrate something really special soon. Yeah, you moved away from the bullshit, the drama. Somebody's sick. Somebody's healing somewhere. Somebody trying to heal their heart. They just always studying you. They want to collaborate with you. They've been juggling some thoughts in their mind, but they do love you. They do love you. Empress, they do love you. The ones they want to choose you. Somebody's trying to manifest you back into their life. The magician, the high priestess. You already know it. You know it. Judgment. They want a resurrection with you, baby. They want to come. Man, they want that another touch. Pentacles could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo who sees you as a family member, love you. I'm gonna leave it there, collective. It's been real. Let's see what the Caesars want to say. The Dream Weaver. And then I'm gonna go. The Dream Weavers. Let those emotions go. Just release them. Continue to release. I know you're holding somebody else is pulling on your energy. You know it. Just just ride with it. Just ebb and flow through it. Protect your energy. Salt baths, sage, Palo Santos, like candles, whatever you need to do. Protect yourself. Mm-hmm. And then making bracelets. Protect the animals. Listen. Ancestors. Alright. Let's see what the Dream Weaver want to tell us. Real quick. In the grit becomes a pearl. Yo, collectors. Baby, you done became a pearl, honey, and they was trying to keep you in the grit and the duck, the muck and the mire, but baby, you done turned into a fucking pearl right before their eyes. That a bitch. I can't. When the ones you need fly close. Mm, mm, mm. They need you. They want you in their life again. When the weavers call your heart. They're pulling on your heartstrings, collective. You feel it. You've been emotional as fuck. What is this? A firebird is called to soar. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, yeah. Aries, it's called to fly. Bitch, you got the fuck up out of there. You was like, deuces. You motherfuckers ain't gonna bury me until my time or my number is called. That ain't the collective. Love, light, and loyalty always. Stay 10 toes down, stay out the way, be safe. And please keep your discernment on.